Test. Hello. Are we live yet? Alright, so today we're going to be fixing an A1708 MacBook Pro that appears to not be turning on. Let's open this machine up and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Thank you, Sam, Jared, Uncle, Samuel. We will see how this new place comes along. I'll fix in 10 is next time I visit the store. Yeah, I smashed that drone into the wall yesterday because it kept going after I stopped. And I realized after like 8 or 10 feet the camera goes out of range. It's fine, Copass. I'm just glad I didn't test it by flying it into Erica. She would have killed me. Yes, Josh, it seems to be coming along. We will see. I will do, Andrew Young. Thank you. First step is to find someone to do the floor. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. I don't even know if I deserve it, but I did pay for it. I handed over $37,500 this morning. So, whether or not I deserve a new store, I have paid for it. Yeah, don't hesitate to help Paul Daniels about Flex. Okay, so first thing we do here, as always, is I'm going to unplug the battery. I'm going to get rid of this one. I was going to keep this one open for 6 months first, but given budget, I'm likely going to, the moment I'm done, just dump this place. The only diode mode measurements I have for Paul Daniels, sadly, that are in my head right now are the MacBook Air backlight ones. But I can tell when it's what the problem is based on the different ones. That's it. Alright. So let's see what's going on here. So we're just going to unplug this. By the way, for those of you who are curious, yes, that was me on my own editing that video today. It was all my cinematic, high-value production. For any of you who were wondering. You jealous? How do I get production like Lewis's? Thank you, Brian. I highly appreciate that. Wanto, I think that's the thing. A lot of people suggested that I run one of those, and I said I didn't think it was the best idea because you get a lot of flack and outrage. And given my viewership versus Linus's viewership when he ran his to move to a new office, I estimated that mine would get about $3,000 to $6,000. And that seems to be pretty much what it's going to be leveling out at around. But again, you can't, like, that's something that I said prior to running it. It's an, honestly, getting anything is legitimately happy, is a good thing. Anything's better than zero, and everything should be appreciated. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Hello, Piernov. How are you? Congrats on the new store. It's going to be great. Thank you very much, Martin Peterson, for the 20... Did you just give me 20 dicks? Dude. Dude! You know what? Fine. I'll accept your 20 dicks. As long as I don't have to put them somewhere. It's like... Hello, JP. You know, that new store is actually large enough that I could fly that wacky Potenzic drone. It's really cool. It's like the small drone. It just lacks the stability for me to use it, given how large and powerful it is. But I'm looking forward to flying that in the new place. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a little drone race today. I was trying to capture Paul's drone and kill it, but my phone wasn't recording it because I accidentally hit stop recording in the middle of it. The cats approved the new store. Not sure. What's the square foot on new versus old? The new place is 2,250 square feet. The old place is 650 square feet. So 650 versus 2,250. It's more than 3 times the size. Which means that's a lot of floor to redo. I reached out to, I have 3 different people. So I reached out to the building super about redoing the floor. I reached out to one of the contractors that was recommended to me by my old boss. And I reached out to the guy at the flooring store right next to our building. Right next to our building is actually a flooring store. And I reached out to him, and he suggested somebody. The thing is, you have to expect that a large number of the contractors you reach out to are going to ghost you. So when I was dealing with the 30th Street space, I had 5 contractors scheduled to show up. And of those 5, I was able to get a quote from 2 of them. 3 of them never bothered. They actually showed up. Some of them took drawings. One of them spent half an hour at the space, and it's not even like they overquoted or they said we don't want the job or something. They just never. They just didn't give any money. They didn't even give us a quote. So you can't feel guilty. You can't feel guilty when it comes to having multiple people show up and then just, making each one of them think, there's a chance you're getting the job, when in reality, obviously, you're only choosing one. So, having them all bid on something is... You got to get as many people into bid as possible, because a lot of them are just going to ghost you before you even say anything inappropriate. Oh my god, this is a Paul board. Holy crap. Holy crap. I fail at cherry picking. Wow. You're an idiot for signing that lease. That place is full of vaccines as well as illegally installed mactrometers that will explode. Your business will soon see insufferable damages from this, says Karen for 99 cents. Fuck you, Karen. Magtrometers. Alright, so let's take a look at... do we have any more plastic bags left? Damn it. Do you have where are plastic Ziplocs for screws and stuff? My bin is always empty.
I keep filling it up every weekend.
What stops a leveled floor from going wonky again? You gotta stare at it, threaten it, yell at it, drop some... Every time it seems like it's about to get a little out of control, you just drop some boiling hot solder on it. Let it know who's boss. Step on it, ride your bike on it, crash some drones into it. Anytime it's about to get out of line, you just... You treat that floor like Apple treats its customers, That's the way that works. Okay. Are you going to be offering any new services? Yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff that I say no to because I lack the personnel, the space, the ability to organize it, the time. And there's a lot of stuff that I think we may be able to if I'm able to set the place up right. But that's a big if at the moment. So, can anyone here tell me why this is a Paul board? I mean, a David board. Yeah, Paul's been here 2.5 years. He's got seniority. He doesn't have to get the crappy stuff anymore. Yeah. So, reflowing this PMIC is probably really stupid because it needs a lot more than a PMIC. But I like reflowing and I like using flux. I really enjoy flux, actually. You may not know that. So the drone dead again? Also, I'm building my own drone. See you in a month if I don't die from flying it. It's not dead, it's just it only works if I'm standing 3 to 8 feet away from it. And if I go further, let's say it goes out of range while the joystick is forward, it'll think the joystick is kept forward, and it'll crash into a wall. Hello. Ah, where are you? Okay. Do you like the smell of flux? Not much. I don't particularly enjoy it. Hmm. Hmm. Paul, are we able to get PMICs yet, or are we still harvesting them?
PMIC's full of.
A1708.
Oh yeah.
We have PMIC?
Wait, which ship? Oh no, we're harvesting.
PIMIC. Okay, now we're gonna have to cover that Wi-Fi chip next to the ROM. Interesting. My shields are gone. I have X-Acto blades here, actually. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I could use an X-Acto blade as a shield for a Wi-Fi chip. I need a penny. Do you have 1 cent, David?
Yeah. Should have a lot of.
I'll give you $1 in exchange for a cent. Ooh, thank you. Okay, this goes here. Have you ever had Scotty from Strange Parts on your channel? I have not. You managed to get your hands on ISO 9240. No, but I bought an iPhone charging case. I also want to get a knockoff charging case to see if they also use an ISO 9240. Perhaps there'll be a cheaper source for it. What is this probe point over here that's dead on top of the black chip? I don't know, we'll see. It's an 820-00875. What happened to this board? Seems to have been abused. Congrats on the new star, became a 20 Patreon to help out. Thank you. Is the 20 tier the one where Paul answers people's questions for free? Or is it the other one? I'm thinking we could get more people enticed if we lower it. What if we lower it so that the $1 tier is Paul doing please bro questions? Paul said yes. Alright, so let's continue on with this board. First thing I gotta do is open Flex Board View. What did your old landlord say after you told him adios? Well, I'm still in my old space streaming from it right now, so we're not to that stage yet. You may have noticed that this is the exact same room. I didn't redesign the new space to look exactly like this one.
Really quick moves if we're already there.
I'll have enough space to have dual monitor. I could have a monitor for schematic and a monitor for chat. I could be a real streamer. I'll be a real streamer, Paul. And I'll start doing deadlifts or push-ups in exchange for donations for every...
You have to have it automatically change cameras.
Yeah. I was no, seriously, I was surprised at just all the technical thought that went into some of the Twitch thottery. They actually have it where it automatically changes cameras when they get up. So, like, they have a camera that's right there going to the cleavage, and as soon as they get up, it's, like, immediate. No, because I know this, I get what the chat is going to say, but I was actually watching it sheerly for the technical prowess of it. Because, I mean, it would be very easy for me online to just watch porn if that was what I was looking at. Like, why the fuck am I going to watch this shit on Twitch? But, like, when do you ever go to one of those escape the room things? I spent no time trying to solve the puzzle. I ruined it for everybody. I was just thinking... Okay, probably pays the front desk clerk $13.50 an hour minimum wage. This is about 1,500 square foot. We're closer to 42nd Street, so that's probably $48 a square foot. How much is he charging each bag? I was trying to figure out if it's profitable. I was watching the Twitch thottery, and rather than actually focus on the obvious cleavage and ass and the deadlifts and all that, I was like, how the hell do you have it so that when you automatically move, it changes scenes in Open Broadcaster? What plugin is that? How are you doing it?
When I did an escape room, so everybody's trying to figure out the clues to figure out the combination to the combination lock. All I did was just feel my way through the false gates and open it up. And I didn't let anybody know, though. I let them figure out the thing, but I already had it open long before.
Yeah, it's fun. But I ruined it by not focusing on the thing I'm supposed to. Technical prowess, is that what the kids call it now?
No, that's going to be front piece before. I mean, you could take that off if you want, but then you're going to find layers and layers underneath that front.
It's VCCSA burnt script.
Huh?
What do you think?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Zalmo. Wait, we have space.
Yeah.
We're moving this. Okay, starting tomorrow, Paul is going to report to the 141 West 27th Street location. Paul, we have space for a Zelmo now. That's the first thing we're going to put up before we even level the floor. Let's have a vote in chat. Please don't vote with emoticons, by the way, because Google has a tendency to just delete your account if you do that. My fly is open. How many of you vote that Paul should move to 141 before we do construction to do Zalmowing of dead CPUs? Nobody even voted for that yet. You're shooting at people before they have even drawn their weapon. Hands up, don't shoot, Paul. Yes. James Swanson said yes. Brian White says yes. Arrow Anderson said yes. Uncle said yes. AK-74 said Zelmo now. Okay, let's see who wins this war. Okay. Paul is shooting salt. Okay, so the part that's burned out is for backlight, which obviously we're not even close to because we need this thing to turn on. And if you think this is turning on, then you are much more optimistic than I am. Man. Honestly, this move is worth it just to be able to have Paul be the Zelmo operator.
Stop it.
Do any of you remember in 2016 and 17, back when I used to do regular Zelmo streams? Alright, this board is... Oh, jeez. The TPS 51980 looks like this, and the PMIC looks like this. I don't have a stencil for a PMIC, so we are going to be giving this job to David. David will make this board look great. He's excited. He's actually smiling right now at the prospect of getting this board. Look at that grin. Yeah. Next. Paul hid his stencil from me. It's not fair. I think Paul hid the stencil because he's the one that wants to do the specific machine.
When you learn how to respect stencils, you'll get the stencil back.
If I get the stencil back, I have to reball PMIC. That's what Rand Paul would call a perverse incentive. I love it. Yes.
You gotta attach this account to your account now.
Oh, yeah, I gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
2A. What about a mug as well, Paul?
That's what I'm trying for.
Who are you more likely to believe? Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide or Apple's repair business is unprofitable? 78% say that more likely to consider that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. That's something. That's seriously something. Steve, look at the results of this poll.
that's funny.
One of the beautiful things about the Jeffrey Epstein suicide is it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian, Antifa, a Nazi fascist, whether you're white, you're black, whether you're religious, whether you're atheist, whether you're it doesn't whether you're a capitalist, a socialist. It doesn't matter what you are, whether you like whether you like the Mets or the Yankees. Everybody can come together, regardless of religion or sexual orientation or sexual identity, to realize that he did not kill himself. It's like it's one of the few things that the entire world can agree on. Thank you very much, Brandon. That's very kind of you. I highly appreciate it. Wait, this was already in Chris and I took it. Hey, I made it easier for him. I added the flux already.
Pre-diagnosed.
Alright, so it has its bag, it has its with its screws, the sticker, and SST. Pre-diagnosed. Chris should be happy about that. Hello, Pink Senna. I love you, but there is fan noise. Yes, that's because this is a repair shop where there's a hot air station and a fume extractor and people doing work because it's a workshop. Yep. Indeed there is. Fan noise is a good thing. It means you have fan spin.
This deadly combo. Look at the drive.
But the drive has the sticker removed? Okay, it's a Rosewood Seagate. It's a 2915. Wait a sec. This is a 2915 board with the wrong LCD cable. What the fuck? He ran it over the mux too. What the fuck is this? Oh. That's the wrong LCD cable and the wrong connector. This is triggering. Okay, wrong LCD cable. That's a 2012 LCD cable and a 2011 board. Problem one. Wait, the video RAM's been reflowed. Replaced. Look, video RAM is missing its edge bonding. Oh my god. OMG, what the look at how brown this is. Steve, look at how brown this board is. This is baked. Look. CPU area, GPU area. See, this is one thing I take pride in. You know, I may be careless and I may be silly and I may not be good at precision, but if you take a look at any of the videos I did GPU replacements on for these MacBooks, the area underneath the CPU is the same color temperature as the area underneath the GPU. You don't have any of that bending or flexing stuff when I was Zalmaoing. Look at this. This is not... Paul, what do you think of this? This is under the CPU. This is under the GPU. CPU, GPU.
They just kept burning it.
CPU, GPU. This is important that you learn this because you're going to be Zalmaoing in a month.
No, I'm not.
Zalmao. Thank you, Copas. Pink Sinna says, I baked a GPU. I'm breaking up with you. So... this is this... Oh, man, it gets worse, though. But wait, there's more. They ripped off the fan connector. And then they wired it to a wire that goes over the mux. That's a great chip to have a lot of noise by. The LCD mux where the video data is going. And red shitted over here. But it gets better. Thank you for making this world a better place. I sincerely doubt I've made the world better. Maybe noisier, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And then to top it off, you have a Rosewood Seagate drive. This is disgusting. This is inexcusable. Incorrect LCD cable. Reflowed VRAM. Roasted GPU. Ripped off connectors. 5 volt power line going right over sensitive data line. 2011 MacBook Pro board. Rosewood hard drive. I would sooner use a PC built by the Verge than this computer. This is disgusting. Oh, I'm going to throw this at Steve. Do you see what a quadruple decker this is?
Fucking shit.
No, okay, wrong LCD cable, wrong screw, missing screw, 5 volt power line going over a image processing high-speed data chip, Rosewood hard drive. This is disgusting.
Oh my god. I'll take that.
I'd rather have a typewriter.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a typewriter with an Etch-a-Sketch than that. We have more processing power. Huh. I heard hello welcome, but I didn't see hello welcome. Oh shit. It didn't show up. Crap. No. Damn it. I have to figure out why that happened. Ah. Why that happened. Thank you, Kopaz. I just fixed it, but I need to know what it said so I can read it. But I need to go back in time to do that. How do I go back in time? What are the screws? Oh, is the clock screwed as well? Yes, it was, Kopaz. Yes, it was. Good observation. Oh my god, that's sex on a stick. Can I show the... Okay, I gotta link this. That's hysterical. Show Steve.
We're getting like $9 per sale of that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, TTFKK. That's something I don't hear every day, because I don't even know if I agree with it myself, but I appreciate it. I will be right back. One moment. Does the new place have a basement? Yes. What is under the floor of the new place? Honestly, if it's anything other than bodies, I'm happy. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think that's something that I'm going to figure out once we open it up.
Somewhere, yeah, that's the yeah, I see that. That's the wax actually stuff.
How's your work, David? Are you replacing what?
This is the one that HAKKO around this area.
Oh, you're actually replacing the hard drive connector?
Yeah.
You brave soul.
It's so fucking hard though.
Yes.
No, I mean taking out the piece, the replacement piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
You
can't.
have to do it from the bottom and pull it out, and then you can't burn the plastic, right? Oh, and you make pads over here?
Yeah, I'm full of them tomorrow. But yeah, it was easy to actually put the.
Alright, but see, surgery you're familiar with, so like, at least it's not something that's the most cost.
I know, but this is the thing is I can't get. We don't have any of these, right?
No, you have,
WDYT of 16-inch MacBook.
we have so many right here.
I think that if they can call that magic...
Try even from the bottom key. Take the...
What do you think of them calling the new MacBook keyboard magic? It's a magic keyboard.
What is it? Just
the nozzle.
type when you're as you're thinking.
No, it's just the same keyboard they had in 2015 that wouldn't die for no reason.
The way I do it, yeah.
That's a good.
But now they call it magic.
So the way I do it is I put it under something, right? Far away, and I have the whole
That's marketing
circle
for you.
under here. And
We'll call it the Gruntmaster 5000.
The down came out, but one of the sides burned. I don't want to use it.
how bad? Because you can't avoid the plastic getting slightly singed. If it's bad, yeah, it is. That was fine. See, yeah, if this thing over here burns, that starts.
Yes, in trade motor.
Sort of, not perfect, it's fine. But the moment this starts singing,
You think it's good? It looks good in the image,
Hello.
I will use it.
right?
Yeah. If you want to do another one just for the sake of doing another one, go for it.
Understandable.
But
Thank you very much, Arvid. I highly appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
What?
Erica has my phone number.
The middle is normal. Just try it.
I didn't give Erica a fake phone number.
Wait. That's a fun one.
I don't know what the end of your sentence means, blimp. Yeet? Winda? I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Hi, Nitrocaster, how's it going?
Okay, so you need to go to your account and click on monetization.
I should end the stream for this, probably. I will be back shortly.